the Hindus and the Muslims are teaming up to take over Texas.
It wouldn't be wrong to say that Indian immigrants built the Silicon Valley. So why are they suddenly being treated like invaders? People like Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella, and Indira Nooyi had been inspiration for others. But now their success is too much visible and has put the American people in an uncomfortable position.
Today our cities are flooded with illegal aliens. Americans are being squeezed out of the labor force and their jobs are taken.
Indians were burning midnight oil in USA, coding complex algorithms while everyone was sleeping. But now when they started buying homes, entering politics and social structure, there is a problem.
India is so incredible. Why don't you just stay in India? Why do you have to come to America?
People are questioning, are there too many Indian immigrants? Do we have to learn Hindi in future in USA? Hello everyone and welcome to another video of The End State by your host Z. Today we'll decode the growing animosity between Indian immigrants and Americans. Watch the video till the end because I will be sharing mind-blowing facts and figures. Let's get back to the video. Roughly 4.9 million people identify themselves as Indians in USA. This is 1.4% of the total American population. What's interesting is that this small number of people contribute a disproportionate figure of up to 300 billion US dollars, that is 6% of the total income tax. This in fact is not a small amount. It's equal to the entire fiscal year budget of countries like Norway, Switzerland, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia. A recent Forbes report revealed that out of 250 most successful immigrants in USA's history, 26 were Indians. These people had remarkable influence on American economy, development, science, and technology. Indian immigrants have also contributed to almost 8% of all tech startups. Business and services led by Indians generate over 150 billion US dollars, which directly or indirectly support millions of American jobs. The median household income of Indians is 170,000 US dollars, which is almost double the local American born citizens. Roughly 81% of Indian immigrants holds a bachelor's degree and they merge easily into different professions to provide meaningful contributions. It's like hiring Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid and then complaining why he scores too much. Over the past decade, Indian immigrants have become the center of attention and controversy due to high-paying technical and political sectors. This attention has caught eye of millions of unemployed Indians back home. They also seek a better future and try to immigrate to USA and replicate the journey of successful immigrants. According to one report of BBC, a whopping figure of 700,000 Indians live undocumented in USA, trailing only Mexico and El Salvador. Another 17,000 overstay their visas annually. California, Texas, New Jersey, New York, and Illinois hold the largest number of illegal Indian immigrants. Although the incoming Indians create many jobs, critics argue that the immigrants have created job competition directly. Indian immigrants currently have 23% of all tech jobs in Silicon Valley and roughly 70% of all H-1B specialty occupation visas. Indians maintain a massive footprint in Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta as engineers and software developers. Many companies are also hiring Indians directly from India through internet and employing them through work from home. They fill the job requirements more easily and in less overall cost. This not only creates pressure on wages, but also makes harder for US workers to find jobs while sitting in the US. This disagreement has become a major part of the immigration debate. Another issue is housing.
We don't want to blame immigrants for higher housing prices, but we do want to blame Kamala Harris for letting in millions of illegal aliens into this country, which does drive up costs, Tim.
Throughout America, Indian immigrants have been causing massive burden on demand for houses. It's worth mentioning that the US already faces a massive construction shortfall. Americans believe that the rents of existing houses have also increased due to more aggressive competition, especially in neighborhoods with good schools and amenities. It is in fact true that the shortages are influenced by many factors, including limited construction, local zoning policies, population growth, and immigration on top. But many Americans believe that since immigrants do not belong to US, so that burden and strain from immigrant side is unwanted and an additional liability increasing their cost of living. When people immigrate, it brings their culture, traditions, and values as a byproduct. But it creates misunderstanding and clash with local norms. Practices like eating with hands, cleanliness habits, loud celebrations during festivals like Diwali, and large statues are often met with pushbacks. And now social media has made these debates even more frequent and intense. Viral videos showing inappropriate public behavior, workplace conflicts, or cultural misunderstandings can spread quickly. The result? Negative stereotypes are spreading faster than positive stories as algorithms tend to amplify controversies more. Politics has made the debate more booming. Due to increasing and popular narrative against immigrants, ICE arrests and detentions have surged. President Trump has also called Supreme Court for Birthright Citizenship Acts to be reconsidered. US administration also tightened F and J student visa categories. They are also making extensive efforts to what it calls the largest domestic deportation operation in America's history.
The Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country, even larger than that of President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
These issues spark up time and again, especially when elections approach. It becomes one of the central issues in different candidates' respective campaigns. On the other hand, up to 58% Americans have also started to disapprove these anti-immigration policies, saying that the government has gone too far. Finally, do Americans dislike Indian immigrants? The answer is not simply a yes or no. Millions of Americans work, study, and live alongside Indian Americans without any major issue. Although concerns about jobs, housing, immigration policy, and the economy have led some people to express frustration, and those concerns are sometimes directed towards visible immigrant communities like Indians. But skilled Indian immigrants strengthen innovation, helps companies grow, and keeps the United States competitive globally. Immigration remains one of America's most divisive issues, and opinions vary widely across the country. Is the debate mainly about immigration policy, economic competition, or just a false political narrative to gain support and vote? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to support our channel so that we can keep on bringing impartial analysis. I'm your host Z, and I'll see you in the next video.